The path of self-discovery, known as sadhana, is like embarking on a journey without a map. It's a profound undertaking filled with promise, yet fraught with challenges. Many of us start with the fire in our hearts, eager to uncover the truths of our existence, to peel back the layers of our conditioned selves. But as we walk this path, we often find ourselves stumbling, hesitating, and sometimes even turning back. Why is it that so many seekers abandon their sadhana, leaving behind what once seemed like the key to liberation and fulfillment? It's easy to point fingers at a lack of willpower or to label someone as fickle when they give up. But the reality is far more complex. The struggle begins within. At the core of every seeker's journey lies an internal battle against the ego, our ingrained sense of self that clings to desires, fears, and attachments. This is not a small hurdle, it's a mountain. The ego craves immediate results. And in a world that glorifies quick fixes, the slow, gradual process of spiritual growth can feel painfully frustrating. We want to see tangible progress, something we can measure, something that gives us a sense of accomplishment. But sadhana offers no such guarantees. It's more like watching a seed slowly sprout, a process that requires patience and faith. When the ego doesn't see quick results, it can lead to disillusionment, and before we know it, we've stepped off the path we once cherished. Then there's the shadow self, that part of us that we'd rather keep hidden. As we engage in sadhana, this shadow often rises to the surface, revealing repressed emotions and negative patterns we've long ignored. It's uncomfortable to say the least. Facing these challenging aspects of ourselves can be a daunting task, one that many aren't prepared for. It's no surprise that discomfort leads to resistance, and resistance can easily turn into retreat. The transformative process of sadhana can feel like an uphill battle, and when the climb gets steep, many simply choose to turn back. Another layer to this struggle is the ego's need for control. We want to dictate the course of our lives, to map out our spiritual journey with precision. But sadhana demands surrender, an acceptance of uncertainty that can be terrifying. When seekers realize that true growth cannot be controlled, only cultivated, they may feel lost. The unpredictability of the spiritual journey can stir up fear, a fear of the unknown and of letting go of old identities. This fear can be paralyzing, enough to push individuals away from the very thing they seek. And let's not forget about the illusion of perfection. Many seekers, especially in the early stages, strive for an unattainable ideal, a flawless practice, a serene state of mind, a total detachment from worldly concerns. This unrealistic expectation creates a pressure cooker of self-criticism and discouragement. When they inevitably stumble, they can't help but feel like failures, leading to resignation. But it's not just the internal struggles that pull seekers away. External factors play a significant role too. The relentless pace of modern life, with its unending demands and distractions, can sap the energy needed for deep, immersive sadhana. We're constantly bombarded with information, and the pressure to keep up can be exhausting. It's hard to commit to spiritual practice when the world around us is screaming for our attention. Societal influences are another hurdle. In a culture that prioritizes material success and social status, the pursuit of self-discovery can be met with skepticism or even ridicule. The pressure to conform to societal norms can feel suffocating, increasing the temptation to abandon sadhana in favor of more conventional pursuits. The allure of mundane comforts, material possessions, social recognition, and fleeting pleasures can easily overshadow the deeper, subtler rewards of a dedicated spiritual journey. And let's not underestimate the importance of community. While solitary practice is revered in some traditions, having a supportive network can be invaluable. Without guidance from experienced teachers or the encouragement of peers, seekers can feel isolated and vulnerable. This lack of support can significantly impact their ability to persevere in their sadhana. Choosing the right path in a world filled with diverse spiritual teachings can be overwhelming. Without clear guidance or a strong personal connection to a particular tradition, seekers may find themselves adrift, lacking motivation and direction. However, abandoning sadhana doesn't have to be seen as a failure. It can signify an evolution of understanding or a shift in direction. The key is to cultivate awareness and self compassion, recognizing that the path is not a linear journey, but rather a series of ups and downs can help us embrace the process. Setbacks are inevitable, but they can also be powerful teachers. If you find yourself wavering, seek out a supportive community, connect with like minded individuals, attend workshops, or find a mentor who can guide you through challenging times. Shared experiences can reignite your motivation and keep you on course. Remember, there's no one size fits all approach to sadhana. Engage in self reflection, discover what resonates with you, and align your practice with your values and strengths. This personalized approach will keep your journey authentic and meaningful. Ultimately, the pursuit of self discovery is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to celebrate every small victory along the way. View moments of doubt not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. Analyze your experiences, learn from your mistakes, and refine your practice. The journey of sadhana is complex and challenging, filled with both internal and external forces that can pull us away. But by embracing the journey with compassion and understanding, we can navigate these shifting sands and find our way back to the path. The decision to persevere lies within each of us, and the rewards of a dedicated practice, though often subtle, are profound and transformative.